I tried Deadzone Rogue. The question is, should you? Deadzone Rogue is FPS roguelite, so that's just from that, it's really interesting. It's starting that you are like, you have a gun, you wake up somewhere and you are asking one question, who am I? You are going into one zone and you are start shooting. Every time you will shoot everyone in the room and you will survive, you are able to pick up the perk. You have perks that will just alternate what you are doing. For example, if you have fire, you can burn enemies, you can enhance the fire damage, or you can go for the shields, so better optimizing your shields. So when you recharge your shield, or if you depleted your shield, some things will happen. On top of that, you will have equipment, you have a helmet, you have body armor, you have boots and gloves, also grenade, second arm, you have melee and primary weapon. And with all of those things together, you are trying to get yourself a build that will really be smashing enemies. You're also finding items at the end of the room. Every time you kill the enemies, you will get some kind of reward, and one of them is loot. Those are like items and they are stacking on top of each other. So for example, I had an item that is using the elemental from my secondary weapon with my primary. So for example, I went for a burning, right? So I shoot everybody with fire, but also there was a chain lightning going from my secondary weapon because I have a lightning gun in my secondary. So there's a kind of really looking cool that there is a lot of things going together, and at the end you are really shooting quite a lot of enemies, and those things are happening, like those perks that you picked up really starting to show up and you are starting to dealing a lot of damage. Also at the end of the segment, you are able to upgrade yourself as a meta progression because you are collecting special resource that you can have yourself, like increase your shield, also decrease your recharge rate, and all the others, like increase the primary damage of your weapon. So it's interesting that they are combining that roguelite element. Whenever you die, you are going back to the front, or like to the beginning, and you are trying to go again and pick up, for example, different loot and try different build. After some time, you will encounter a room with the boss that is really like spooky and scary. For example, the spiders running at you from below, or there is a flying enemy that's trying to bombard you with the bombshells. And so there's a kind of variety of enemies going. So if there are flyers, there are turrets, there are like walking robots, they are charging you. So this is kind of cool. One thing that I really not enjoyed that much was the aftermath. If you kill everyone, you will be spawning loot right next to the door to the next area, but there are some things laying around, right? And I would spend quite some time to running around the room to find those things if I would not miss anything, and it would kind of ruin the spacing quite a lot for me. I would rather go that all the items would suck to you and the items that you drop on the ground would just show up at the end. I don't know, maybe it's a really bad idea, but I would, like, you know, I will try. With dev, I would try to go for something that would go and have it a little bit more streamlined. Maybe with the meta progression, when you have the opportunity to maybe get the coins from the further away and stuff, it will feel better. But I was like, you know, let's go to the next action. I want to pick up the item, go through the hallway and just start shooting. Also, variety of the rooms I would love to improve, because the rooms that felt like just arena, right? There were like 4 columns and it was square, was kind of, not that great. But there was some of those missions or rooms where you are going through hallways, there are rooms, you're going back a little bit, and it felt like a building, right? And it felt way more better. Like, I felt better to go through that and shoot. But the variety is the king, so the more the merrier. But so far, I'm enjoying the game so far a lot. Like, I want to go back and go for another run. I completed like not the whole run. I have not met the final boss, but I was playing like an hour or so. So it's kind of long run. There is a 30 rooms that you can have to encounter, and it will take you about an hour to complete. So it's on the lengthy wise, you know, but I enjoy my time with it. And as I said, I will go back and go for another one because I want to kill the last boss. But yeah, that will do it for this video. Thank you very much. If you want to check out my playthrough or the first hour or so, you can click on the video on the left side, or you can find a different game on the right side. So yeah, that will be everything, and I will see you next time.